What's up, Melanated family? This is your boy Harrison from MelanatedFathers.com and Melanated Fathers TV, bringing you the latest news as it pertains to our people. Now, the story I got for y'all right now is from upstate New York, where two white girls, 10 and 11 years old, were arrested for beating an African-American student. Now, according to authorities, the Governor Middle School students left a little black girl with a black eye and a chunk of her hair missing. They reportedly jumped her on the school bus September 10th and reportedly used racially motivated language during the beating, which basically means they called her nigger or some shit like that. As the school bus, and this is an important detail, family, as the school bus monitor stood back and watched. Now, ultimately, all three of them are facing charges. The two students and the school bus monitor who sat back and watched. Both of the unnamed attackers are in, they, didn't put their name because of their age, I'm assuming. Both of the unnamed attackers are charged with one count of second-degree aggravated harassment, and the 11-year-old was slapped with an additional charge of third-degree harassment, which basically counts as a hate crime. Now, it's also important to note that the victim, or the little black girl, also suffered like bruises on her knee because she fell backwards. The school bus monitor, who her name is Tiffany Spicer, she basically watched the situation unfold. The 28-year-old is now being charged with 3 counts of misdemeanor endangering the welfare of a child. Now, here's my problem with this situation, family. A couple of days ago, if you guys remember, I just reported on a story where a young 6-year-old black girl was arrested. She was going to be charged with assault. She was put in the back of a goddamn police car. She was fingerprinted. All this shit, right? Where these two white children were allowed, so a white woman, an older white woman, watched them fuck up a little black girl, and they're being charged with, what the fuck is second-degree aggravated harassment? That wasn't no harassment. That was a goddamn beating. That should be assault, just like the 6-year-old black girl was going to be charged with assault, family. You see what I'm saying? So, man, look, I hate screaming racism all the time. I hate feeling like, damn, is this about race too? You see what I'm saying? I try to look at everything from a clear perspective to give everybody a fair assessment, right? But what the fuck is this shit, man? Come on, family. This is based on race. You feel me? Society is socializing white kids to make them feel like it's okay to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Couple that with the fact that they already learning incorrect story about history in school. They're already being told in school about how all these white men are great and we were slaves. They're already being fed that bullshit narrative in school. But just to know that the criminal justice system kind of got they back too. You feel me? So this is a tremendous discrepancy that we need to look at in our community, family. And as black folks, all of this type of shit, the reason why I want to report on these type of stories is to let y'all see how important it is that we come together, that we find a way to begin looking at black people like we equal, begin looking at black people like we brothers and sisters, regardless of your social economic status, regardless of how much money you got, regardless of all that shit. We need to realize that there's like a systematic push to get us fucked up in the game. And as we see, it's happening on all fronts. Whether you're a teenage black person in the streets getting fucked up with police, with how they police us and getting shot in the back and all this kind of shit. But as we can see, if you a young black person, you aren't protected by this system either, right? So what we gonna do, man? We're gonna have to come together and figure out a way together to combat some of this shit, because it's not gonna stop happening, obviously, family. You feel me? So for more stories like this, man, please go to the website, which is melanatedfathers.com. Go to the YouTube page, Melanated Fathers TV on YouTube. Don't forget to like the page, subscribe to it so I can get my subscribers up. Hit that notification bell so you can know when something new drop. I'm gone.